Hello YouTubers, Rick from Rick's RC and more. Just doing a quick video here. As you can see in front of me here, I have the upper hull of my Heng Tiger 1. I'm converting it to the newest dual sound 2.4 gigahertz controller box or MF multifunction unit and whatnot. I'm waiting for a new upper board. The upper boards are different. You could figure out the wiring, but for the like $5 or $6 to buy a new upper board, it was just easier to go that way. This video here is more about how you can add some detail to these tanks. I'm currently come across some aircraft cable that they were scrapping up my work. So what I'm doing here is I'm actual metal cable added on to this, plus doing some painting. Now the cable set that comes with these tanks, it's black cable like this, plastic, ABS plastic. This was part of this. It was all one molded piece. You had these other cables in here in the middle section, and then the front up to the eyelets. So what I did is I took a die grinder and cut out all the plastic cable and left the straps, and then painted the rods. These were the rods that they put them all together, they threaded together, and they cleaned the barrels with. And just cut it out and then routed out with my Dremel where they were molded in there to cradle the new cable. I'm just showing you how that was through there. The end result is this here. I had to put a little metal anchor in here just to kind of hold this in place. And as you can see, there's my painted rods and the actual, this is an aluminum cable. And the eyelets, these are actually the plastic eyelets. I just painted them. What I did is where I cut these off the end of the plastic ABS strap. I cut it off, and I drill in, and I insert this cable and super glue it into the plastic sleeve. And then this is shrink wrap, or shrink tube, sorry. I just shrink the shrink tube around just to make it look a little neater. Like I got a whole box of shrink tube over here that was like relatively cheap, different colors. But this is the end result. So instead of having this was all black, all one color plastic, now I've got actual metal toe strap. And on the side of the tank, this was plastic. I could have got some bicycle cable, like the inner cable's kind of about that size, but this is just so small for me to try to wind the metal around there and utilize these clamps. It just wasn't gonna happen. So I just painted it up, took it all apart, painted it up. So yeah, it add a lot more detail to your tank. And instead of you could paint obviously just paint these black plastic ones silver, which would make it look a lot better too. I thought I'd get creative and add some real metal on there. And so once I get the upper board for this tank, I can finish wiring it up. I get it completely converted over to the newest Heng Long board, and I'll post a video then. For now, I just thought I'd post little videos on how you can add some detail to your tank if you're bored, you're looking for another project, but you don't have a lot of money. I mean, this is something you can pick this different diameter cable up in lengths at most hardware stores. as well. I just saw them, they were scrapping some at work, so I grabbed it up. But yeah, so there's cheap and easy ways to make your tank look more realistic, and that's one of them. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and you know, feel free to use any of these ideas for these tanks and make them look more realistic, and add some more metal to them, and make them a little bit cooler looking. Everybody, have a good evening.